Oh yeah. Tournament time. And a bunch of people are asking me to play warm-up games, but I've got a different way of warming up, man. I need to mix things up right now. That's what I feel. I want to be predictable during the qualifier and then unpredictable during the bracket. That's my plan right now. So I want to check the build order for Hottest Man Ever. It's double salvager, retire base runner. Into sandskimmer fabrication. And is he floating? A little bit. So that could even be done a bit faster. And then you can move out. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. Ooh, Tren could be in the tournament. So we put him like that. This guy can get retired. And yeah, sandskimmer fabrication can come out immediately, it seems. That's helpful. See a bit of a quick drop here. Yeah, I got that perfectly, actually. Now you can just move out. Okay. So going fleet cap there is probably a mistake, huh? Because then that's going to slow me down here. I want to get that a bit later. Because right now I could quick drop and already have all the resources for assault ship fabrication, but if I, I clicked on fleet cap, so I can't do that just yet. So this could be done a bit faster. But once AS is finished, then I can start moving out. Alright, so I can get it before the 1:20 mark. And get it before the 1:20 mark, which I think is pretty spicy. See, Hottest Man isn't checked. Strike, blue. Okay, let's try it again then. Yeah, no, I want these two on RUs, of course. Do a quick drop. I think that one's pretty much perfect. It's actually a little more than I need, but that's not obviously a problem, is it? Alright, I didn't get my carrier oriented though. There's actually quite a lot to deal with right at the beginning there, so it's a little tricky to orient him properly. Or her, I guess. The captain's a female. So that's all the RUs I need. I can get the CUs with another quick drop here, probably. 90, you're kidding me. Alright, there we go. Okay, so 1 minute, 3 seconds and a soul chip tech is on the way. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. I'm recording, right? Yeah. And obviously this won't beat any like records for how fast you can beat the AI, but it will set the record for how fast you can cripple them beyond repair, right? Because this will be pretty redonk. So I can be at his base with a couple skimmers. Maybe I want to save the money, actually get fleet cap instead. And a soul chip finishing in about 22 seconds. Alright. Excellent. All right. So we can safely delete these two, obviously. Let's see. Sparrow and myself on Torrent Crater. This is from the series, not from the qualifier. And this could be a bit skewed because I slow him down quite a bit, I think, at this particular build, but it still should show how to do this properly, So he builds Salvager from there, but not from here. Probably because he's going to save up. Okay, so it's going to be immediate production cruiser, but first he makes the Salvager there. Probably going to retire this guy. Where does the scanner go? Just over there, okay. He gets retired just perfectly in time that he can make the production cruiser immediately, right? Okay. And he's not even going to quick drop. I probably will, but he doesn't even need to. But it's 4 on CUs. Followed by 2 on CUs. Still no sand skimmer fabrication. He doesn't seem to need that. So he'll get it after this guy's finished. And then I assume he puts onto RUs. But first he's going to start with a double sand skimmer push. So that's not the fastest production cruiser you can get out, but he must know that this is good timing for him because he doesn't need that production cruiser so quick, right? And now of course I'm going to come in and try and harass a bit. Okay, and actually let's see how he allocates like RUs and such. What's he making right now? Double skimmer. So he can worry about RUs later, so I've actually slowed him down a lot here. Normally, it wouldn't be this good. So once again, that should be pretty easy to replicate. So you're going to make a salvager, right? You're going to get retired. But you're actually going to head over there. So you can quick drop. And you can rotate yourself this way, because probably I'm going to be making salvagers to the RUs first, right? And so PC on the way, salvager on the way. And we should be good. I'll play this one out, just I think that'd be good practice for me, but that should be pretty much it. Oops, no, that's not correct. Yusa! And now we can get skimmer fabrication after the second is out. And the scanner should tell me if there's going to be early aggro, which will be really nice. I wonder how this stacks up against an AAV rush, but we'll have to see. Shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. And so these guys can start moving out now. Okay. He may be coming in for the backstab, but let's see just what happens if we ignore it entirely. Well, yeah, he can do this off one PC, of course, because reasons, but that normally wouldn't be an issue. And we'd be doing just fine right now. Yeah, but then obviously if I can get rid of these guys, that's going to be better for me. So let's practice. Let's practice a carrier rush build. So I think I want to go SC first, right? That's my idea here. If I can get an artifact extraction, that'd be really nice for me. Let's see if I can actually rotate this carrier. This freaking washing machine. Yeah, I don't think I can. It's like next to the middle of it or something that you need to go. I don't even know, man. So he's so bon. And I think this is okay to push. I think I have the timing pretty much right here. And I should have the RUs for... No, I need to save it for rails, don't I? And actually, I should toss one of these back as far as I can. Just because I'm not going to be able to do that later. Well, no, I probably need CUs, actually. And at this point, the game is up. I mean, he knows exactly what I'm doing. But it should be too late, is the hope, yeah? I just want to keep these guys away, because the carrier can tank them out. Yeah, I was considering doing just like a run by there to get the base runner, but that probably wouldn't be wise because I can get it for sure this way anyway. Still no casualties, of course, because the AI is trash. That's nothing surprising. I'm not sure if this is how this is supposed to be done. I don't know how it would work against like a player, but... Because unlike the 2 PC rush, the idea with this one is actually all the railguns. You don't need any LAVs really. He's got armor, he's got rails, that's more important. And of course, you know, an actual player won't have this by now, but that's fine. Of course I am, right? .622, that's not bad. Yeah, the fastest time the AI has ever been beaten as Coalition is 5:33, so that's honestly not bad. So this should be exciting because it's actually a base runner inventory build, which is not very common, but it's going to be used to good effect for me here. And I should be able to get a triple extract off. Of course, I mean, like, the ideal is if my opponent is actually going for... The ideal is if my opponent is actually going for, like, a double PC rush, but it should work either way. What's the build time for base runner? 16 seconds? If that's 20. No, sorry, it's 20. Yeah, it is. So I have to... I quite clearly have to go SC first here, I think. But BR inventory will be ready pretty soon now. It only costs 100. Because SC is only 45 seconds actually, which is not bad. So by the time that it's finished, I think BR inventory is going to be about done. That should be how the timing matches up there. So I can go now LAV Fab. Why not?
Research completed. Weapon range systems currently active.
If we can get moving with the carrier, there's no reason for him to stay here really. But there's also nothing for him to do at my second base. Well, yeah, I might as well remove it. I think that's just kind of sound. BR inventory's finished. This guy's rotating the wrong direction, which is kind of sad. But I just want to make 2 BRs.
Research completed.
Here comes the skimmer blob, which obviously a player won't have, but at this point I'd be setting down a turret and I should be totally fine. I guess I gotta factor in against someone who you don't know is gonna do this kind of thing. You need to have some more CUs than you're expecting, but least effective turrets of 2019, man. Alright, that's alright though. That's alright, you were trying to unlock the apple crate. And we can go rails actually, we don't need AAVs right here. So we'll snatch that one. And I should have enough map control now, just from the BRs, that I should be able to do whatever I want, really. But just to be safe, let's get another turret set up over here, shall we? Oh my gosh, you idiot. There we go. Oh, he's going for it too. Nice. Didn't realize that was happening. Fleet cap, it seems. Is there a minimum deploy range for these things? I know there is for Soban, but I don't know. So at this point, I have enough carrier power that I can unlock my carrier, I think. So that's probably going to be what I go for. Because I'm going to have a bunch of extractions. I can get power reserves here because I'm floating tons of RUs since I'm making so many turrets. Oh yeah, sport cruiser's drifting off. That's alright. Those aren't heavies, right? Yeah, they could be. So I probably ought to. Oh, fleet cat. Fleet cat. Oh. And at this point, the game is won. So I can actually get aggressive with my carrier now. And there's not going to be anything he can do to stop that for sure. So. Power 4 a bit more expensive than I remember, but that's alright. Do that probably Power 4. And I should be able to just kind of stomp him. Alright, nice.
Alright, so Blue, we're ganging up on Bozo here.
We're doing whatever we end up doing.
Well, that's not the firm commitment I want to hear.
Well, in for a surprise.
Ah, it's going to be a surprise. Okay, well, it's still going to have to be a quick game, so.
I'm an opportunistic asshole, what can I say?
Hey, that's fair. That is fair. I might just have to go after Bozo and then get backstabbed after the fact.
Also, we only have 6 minutes, so.
You just have to wait for the opportune moment.
Yeah, we're going to be really tight.
I still don't know what Cal Schmau was doing. He said he was just tired, but he literally wandered away from his eco and just left it wide open.
I think
I'm like, okay.
Base runners.
This blast drone is not meant for you. Hold up, was Cal Schmau playing this morning? Because we could get him in the tournament, you know.
I egged him on last night, but I don't think he responded.
Darn.
Oh man, these zooms are really close. We must have cleared everything here in 1.0.
Holy!
Right? Like, we just don't have the vision anymore.
Well,
But see,
that's my
that's-
normal zoom.
Yeah,
The
see, that's
zoom out is
actually
great.
that's actually like what it's supposed to be. We kind of don't want people to be using like extra zoom when they're playing in the tournament, but there's not really any way to check for it, so we're not very serious about it. But
I wouldn't
technically
mind
we-
extra zoom.
I mean, the reason is because not everyone has got it, so we feel like it adds kind of an advantage to some people. But
That's fair.
Yeah. Was it a default in 0.16?
I think it was, yeah. And it was always kind of annoying to me because I actually don't like playing that zoomed out. I use the tactical like screen a lot more.
Yeah. Well, it was like, and now this is super close, so I never have to worry about what my units are doing.
Who's that, Maz? Alright.
Hello.
Well, I'm clearly still sleeping.
So you heard we're trying out a new format, right? For our tournament?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, excited to see how it works.
I think it'll be good. We'll have the top bracket and the bottom bracket. So
Yep.
the players who don't get to go forward at least have another chance to play in like that bottom rung for the best of the worst kind of thing. I mean, that's a bad way to phrase it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's just nice for them. You know, they get a bit more time to play. It's not like, well, got eliminated. I guess that's the end. You know, like they get to hang
Well,
around
that's
for a
right.
bit.
You can't like you have 3 games and you're done. If you get 3 losses and you're like, oh well, that sucked. I'm gonna go sulk in the corner.
Yeah.
Research completed.
Who's over here?
You might be stuck in your own corner.
Yay!
I'm about to find out if you're on the far side of the map. Nope, there you are. I see you.
Oh, it was you flitting about, was it?
No, that was
Flitting.
somebody
I like that
else.
word. Somebody else. I don't know who though.
Oh, it's time to tickle. Steal the words of the master.
Oh, I will tickle you, man. You get ready. Oh man, I was about to say get tickled, but it only fired one shot at you.
No, we put down a turret.
That is how we will protect the homeland from the invaders.
Hast du einen Turret?
Naja, natürlich.
That translation I gave you the other day, I actually put that into Google and I used it at work. My boss, who's German, she's like, yeah, no, you did it exactly as it should have done.
Nice.
There's, Blue, there's, you know how every culture has its own sayings, right? Like shit hit the fan?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think so in German they don't have shit hit the fan. But they do have the child fell into the well.
Like what a
Makes
German
sense.
thing, right?
Which is awesome because it totally makes sense, right? Like after the child falls in the well, it's too late. That's it. I love it.
It's so German, man.
Ow, ow, ow. Leave me alone.
Nah, mate, I'm cooler than that.
Aren't you putting down turrets everywhere?
I've gone and screwed my tech all over the...
Right there. Oh, Jesus, you have that range.
1 minute.
1 minute. I think the player with most kills wins.
I haven't touched anything.
That would be me, right? With my singular LAV kill that I got on you.
No, I think I got 2 skims on Blue.
Oh, I'm about to get. I just got a skim kill on him though, so you're done, mate.
Can I bug you with bad news?
What is bad
Maz,
news?
What's wrong, my friend?
The game acts weirdly. Like last night I wasn't able to host, but then I thought, okay, well maybe it's something on Steam's end, and right now I'm trying to join Mazrym's. Let me just dump you the screenshot that I took. I'm trying
Oh, that's Maze. Hey, look at that.
I don't
Yeah.
have a lobby up. If that's what you're wondering.
It was something. Look, like that's the screenshot I have. It's like player name and it just sits there floating right now. Which I love my
Alright.
color puzzle. You can be jealous all you want.
Are you running an outdated version of Steam? I had to do that where they kicked me over the beta, so I could keep running it. Because Maze, you're on Mac or PC?
Yeah, Mac.
Mac? Are you running High Sierra?
Yeah.
Okay, then you don't need the updated Steam. But if you have the old Steam client, they may want to kick you, like do an update and kick you over to the new one.
Is this related to the maps also? No.
No, it had nothing to do with the maps.
Okay.
All right, I think it's 10 o'clock. We should probably get.
Dang it, man! But I've got Power Reserve 4 already.
Oh shit.
Let's just
Also,
let's just keep going for a
filter.
second, huh? Let's just keep going
Oh,
for
yeah.
a second, right?
The player with most kills wins. Right. Oh Jesus, there he is.
Finish what you're doing.
Come on, railguns, get the hell out of the carrier.
And I'm gonna try to restart everything here.
Oh, I have nowhere to.
Oh,
Go
Leaf-
away.
Hey, we just got somebody else join the tournament. I don't know who that is. Leaf Walker.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who is it? Xenocopter.
Xenoceptor.
Scepter. I always say copter. I don't know why. Scepter. Right? Don't tell him I said that.
No, I won't. Come on, build railguns. Oh, God.
I'm seeing
Go away.
red all over this place. Oh man, I'm scared.
I've got like my own little beehive here. No, run away. No, go away. Don't let him get those kills.
I just told him.
Oh no. Maze, you're such a Romanian.
I just wrote it in chat. I said Xenoceptor. Bozico just called you Xenocop.
He's Romanian, but he's something worse. He's Ontarian.
That's right.
Oh gosh, the AAVs are actually real close.
Oh my lord, carrier, stop the dishwasher.
Stop washing the dishes and fight.
God, why does coalition carrier do that? Whatever.
Power Reserve 5, baby. Oh yeah.
Get in on that. Get in close. Everybody, team sacrifice. We're going in close.
So did you figure out who Kharak Cup was, Bozico?
What's that, Maze?
Did you figure out who Kharak Cup is? Was?
Yeah. But I mean, he was born to like Indian parents, right? So.
Yeah. Which is probably why Mazrym thought that I was Persian.
Right.
Oh god, no.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, dude. I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, I know he's got an accent. I know he's in on like Eastern Canada. I'll bet. And then I was totally wrong. I apologize.
Well, I do have dark hair and a beard, so you know. I hear they're afraid of us up in Alberta there.
Hey, sorry I missed you at your last appearance in Calgary there.
I'm heartbroken still, and I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, you were fucking last time.
hey, Bozo. Basil Herb wants to join.
Yeah, I'll get him.
Come on, turret. Lay that hurt down.
Yeah, you and last right, you both broke my heart. I don't know if I can play today. I'm gonna try to reinstall the maps, but something's wrong here. Yeah, nothing says.
On carrier to join.
Okay, I'm gonna restart the computer. I'll see you in a bit, folks.
Good game.
Good game, mate.
Good game.
I'll be back.
Alright, good luck, Blue.
Thanks.
I hope you had a chance to power up.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I actually left, so blue wins technically.
Blue
Yay.
wins. Alright, I gotta go do a reset here.
Let's go Conif and then say yes. The DOK destroys that face. It doesn't really work very well. So my plan right now is to do a 1 PC rail rush with blast drones to counter whatever he's going to do, which I think is going to be an AS rush. Perhaps that's a bit, how do you say? Perhaps this is a bit idealistic, but we'll see. I mean, I think with the blast drones I should be able to get a lot done this way. I'm not going to retire my base runner though. So that could make things a bit tricky. We'll just have to see. So we're going to put 2 on RUs first. Get these guys onto there. Send this guy out. There is a bit of lag, but it's not too bad, right? Actually, it's fairly bad, but that's all right. Oh, I don't want to do that yet, do I? No, because I'm not going to have the RUs for railgun fabrication anyway, so I might as well. What's my plan to play more or less normal in the qualifier? I feel like I've kind of just dropped that, sort of. No, not you. I want the production. Yeah, the lag is actually pretty bad now that I think about it. But that's okay. BD's coming out. So it looks like I got the wider spawn, which has been unfortunate. Normally you want to have the narrower one because then it's easier to slip the blast drones in, right? But that won't be the case here, which is unfortunate. Should be fine though. Get these guys on CUs. I said get them on CUs. There we go. Yeah, there's quite a lot of input delay it seems, but that's just, you know, just a fact of life. We'll just have to deal with it. Now, if I can bomb his eco out here, which I think I'm going to be able to do, I should be very happy indeed. So let's start moving out. I want to not take the fight by my base. Rail's going to be ready any second now. I won't quick drop. I'll just let them drop off like normal, because I don't think it matters too much. I want to keep my eco a bit tidier. Here are rails. You have to give them an assault group here because there's no way I'm going to be able to micro them individually. Oh gosh, I don't know why. I mean, Descara doesn't usually have lag like this, but he found me, all right, but that's okay. Don't think he's got the damage output with one skimmer to stop this. But he could. Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Okay, that's good. Can I at least give him some grief here? Yeah, I want to detonate that. Alright. So both the RU salvagers are down, which is really nice for me, I think. And I can make another blast run here. Let's get skimmer armor just so that we can win the skimmer war, because that's going to be important. Pick up this artifact. And we might as well start making some more salvagers too. We've got the money. And we're gonna go for, of course, an assault railgun first. And then, no, not power reserve 1. We want fleet cap 45. Okay, so this is going pretty well. Okay, there's the armor. But I've already got, yeah, okay, let's send the Sandscreamer over there. Blastring can come here, support the PC. And we'll make a heavy now. Oh no, because of the input lag. Yeah, okay, now you guys are supposed to be over here, aren't you? Oh gosh. Oh man. Yeah, and I think I've held just fine here, right? So let's just go for refinery mode now, because I'm feeling really cocky. And I'm actually quite sure that's going to work out for me. So. And if I'm not going to have to use the blast drone here, maybe I can do some shenanigans somewhere else, right? And that should be a pretty convincing hold. I just need to worry about anti-air now, but I can get that. And it looks like he's fallen back, so that's a good thing I went for refinery mode right there. Oh. Oh, okay, so he does have some guys here. Please, Gay Ben, please. I will buy skins. Come on. Okay, good. I got more. That's always nice. He does have strike fighters out already, so I need to be a bit careful here. Does he got armor? No, he doesn't. So I don't even really need to worry about taking damage here on the base runner. Let's get another PC up. He's killing themselves, which is not cool. He's just picking on the little things in life, right? Oh gosh. That's gonna hurt. I mean, I know he's getting good damage here, it's just that there's not really much that I want to really do about it. Because I know my eco is above his anyway. That was actually a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. Oh, and he's found the heavy. Should probably keep that guy safe. Oh my gosh, this lag. Okay, so here come skimmers again. Oh, he's gonna drop right on top of me. Oh, damn. I got a missile ship and a PC this time, so I should be fine. So let's just run down his PC here. And then I can just make eco back on those ones. So once his PC is dead, that should be pretty trivial. And I should have it. Okay, that was not fun, but it worked, so.
Hey, game against Mazrym. Is Mazrym gonna murder me?
He's not bad, but I think he's kind of a scrub in general, so you shouldn't have any problem there.
Oh my god, dude.
And after saying that, I have to join my match, so I'll see you later. Okay, so I think that thing that I did against Descara was very successful. I'm just going to go ahead and do that again. I quite enjoyed it. So it was 2 onto Arias, and I know it's the shallows, but like every time that I think, well, they're not gonna rush here because it's the shallows. Yeah, they do. So I'm not even gonna worry about that. So So we'll get the speed up, and the carriness makes salvagers too. I'm a little slow on this already, but that's alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're good, we're good. We're not gonna go skimmer fabrication just yet. We're gonna make 2 more first. And actually, I think we'll just have this guy pop that one open. We can make a BD. Get ready to hate it even more, man. You're not gonna like what I do to you. So now we'll get skimmer fab and move out. And the idea is that by the time these guys drop off, I should have the resources for railgun fabrication. I just want to keep this space runner safe. Actually, no, I want to extract with him if I can. But I do want to keep the blast drone safe. And he can be used to come in and do something nasty when my opponent's not expecting it. And I think I just want to save up now. Maybe I can make 1 more BD right here. So he's out a little bit faster than I was expecting, which is not... I literally just said it's faster than I was expecting, but I'm gonna say now it's not that big of a surprise because he's the hottest man ever. You know, it's what he do. Okay, BD is out. Let's see what we can't do here. Oh, I missed. That was kind of sloppy. I definitely should have been able to get some kills there. Put the weapons on. Let's come back in with this blast drone. And it's almost railgun time. I can make 1 more. These guys probably shouldn't just run out there like that. And we're not going to go heavies, just assaults. I think heavies would be a bit overkill here. And we can get fleet cap up, and that should be fine. So this is looking pretty good already. Put those 2 on the CUs then, and we can try to actually push out here, even though he's probably going to get the AS pretty soon. So I can get behind this dune here. Maybe I can cut him off from his PC actually. Me a good hit. Yeah, see, this kind of micro really just was not possible last game, right? So rails are out already. We can come over here. It's gone. I do love BDs, you know. They're often used in kind of like a cheesy sort of way, but I really do actually love them a lot. They're fun units if you use them, you know, kind of like the way that they were intended. I feel like this is sort of the way that they're intended to be used, you know. Obviously you saw last game I used them in kind of a bit more of a cheeky way, I guess you could say. Oh, no, don't do that. But, I think that's justifiable. Yeah, we are going to make it from there. We'll just go for the extraction here, and then I have some time that I can push with these. I'm going to go for refinery mode again before AA. I feel like that's not going to be a problem for me. He's kind of coming back on that line. Maybe we can cut him off here. Oh, he's got a heavy. Okay, let's close distance on the heavy as fast as we can. I wasn't expecting him to make that, so that's kind of bad for me, but he's going to go down. And then BD can cover for me against the skimmers, right? Oh gosh. This could get real nasty then. In that case, let's not do refiner mode, make another PC. Seems like a pretty typical bozo throw, right? But if I can get up on high ground here, I should be okay. Okay, so I killed his, he'll kill mine. That's fine. He says, "Wahaha." So my assault rail can go down on the ground, and my heavy can stay up on this hill right here, and I should be okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Get up on this high ground here, take him out, and then if I can get under cover, no, but I can't. But it's alright, you can see that they trade better that way. And then this guy can make me an assault rail, probably. No, go after him. Oh, there's an assault, oh, okay, this is actually pretty bad. So I need to build up a force of heavies then before I push out there, clearly. If I can get enough of them that I'm on high ground with like more than one, I should be fine. So that's kind of the idea now. Let's see how long I can just kind of hold them off there, make a blast run over here. I can't actually select my units here, which is a little annoying. Alright, let's move out then. Let's get these guys harvesting then, blast run, come on in. Heavies are in the area, let's get them up on the high ground position. Ooh, is he gonna live? Yeah, that's actually just a waste of a blast run, isn't it? So let's go ahead and make a second and see if we can go strike his eco. And I've got me some rails here, so I should be okay. Let's keep 2 up on the high ground, because you never know when he's gonna make more. And we should get... I'm not sure how I ended up with 84 RUs, but we just do... Yeah, we're not even gonna need a quick drop. And we'll save up for refiner mode, and I think we should be fine now. So... Yeah, seems like a typical bozo throw probably, but I think I should be okay now. Let's make these guys group 3, send them off in some corner of the map. Sandskimmer can do spotting for me. That's not really what I meant. You guys are group 2. To go that way, don't we? Okay, yeah, this is not gonna work. I was trying to be a little too cool, I think, with that. Okay, but I did bait him into that, which is nice. I really need to be making units here, probably. And so long as I've got myself covered for skimmers, I should be okay to just do. No, don't detonate on him. Oh gosh! All right, that was really close. This takes a lot of micro, so he says, "Oh no!" Yeah, he sees it. That's not really worth my time, is it? Oh, I need to make sure I don't detonate on him, though. What would be worth my time would be, this right here, right? Yeah, if he's gonna let me. Why not, right? I don't know if I got all 3 there, but... Let's get MS Fabrication just in case. You know I love multiple sclerosis, right? So we're gonna do that. Oh, I'm fleet capped, alright. That's nothing new, right? That's nothing new. Let's go ahead and pick up this artifact here. We got another BD with us. That's always nice. And my rail counts are very high, so I'm feeling good. Yeah, he's on high ground here, but it won't matter. I've got so many. It is always a bit... No, I need to get fleet cap. That's his BD, so we can just use some assault rails to take that one out. not sure if I actually killed it, I wasn't watching. But I'm going to want to keep those forces together, obviously. One blast drone does not a sufficient defense make against, you know, strike craft and whatever, so. I'm kind of coming in piecemeal, which is not ideal, obviously. Oh, we didn't kill that guy, apparently. It's kind of sloppy. Oh, he has got air. Alright. Well, in that case, we'll fall back. But first we can go for something. I actually got tech for it, so that's nice. Looks like I didn't get anything with that BD. And this is going to hurt quite a bit, so that's unfortunate, but I should be okay, actually. Obviously, I can't win that fight, so it's probably best if I stay away. I want to see how much armor he has, but I don't know. He's going to fly into the missile ship, so that'll be a loss for him, which is nice. And I just obviously need more heavies, but I should be pretty much fine here. Let's just barrage this thing out. Actually, no, let's not do that. That's a dumb idea. Because I can use that barrage for something better, right? So smoke the heavy railgun here, so that in case he's in the area, he's not going to get a kill on it. And I just need more heavy rails, I think. But we can chase down this thing now. That won't be a problem for me. And let's go for skimmers. Off the back. Actually, no. Let's not go for skimmers. Let's go for Connev Siege. Because that would plug the gap even better, I think, than skimmers would. I'll just use this one guy to find out where my opponent is exactly. And now I can mobilize my carrier. Looks like that artifact will be ready first. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, so these kind of guys over there. No, so he's going to pick that one up. We don't want to do that. That obviously didn't work for him very well. It's going to run right under my anti-air. I don't know how wise that is. Alright, so now we can go for siege. Which will be nice, I think, because it'll be nice. I think I need more anti-air here. That's kind of the feel I'm getting. We can extract here as well. I don't want to let him. Get this fourth base without any contest. I'm gonna want to go and contest that one probably. Oh, he's got siege, huh? I don't need that, do That was a good game. Fun. All right, Mazrym. Let's see what you got, mate. He can pull out some pretty strange builds that he's actually like researched, and they tend to work out pretty well. So you never know exactly what mountain time style. Yeah, you never know exactly what he's gonna pull on you. So that's pretty fun. As for me, I want to go AAVs into rail spam. That's gonna be my idea here. So let's actually go for an AAV rush, kind of not like a very hard one, but pretty quick 8. No, let's not do that. Let's go SC first into AAV. That sounds a bit safer to me. Because I can do an AAV rush, but I'm not very good at it, so. All right. I'm trying to tell Maze, who's watching my broadcast, what my plan is. And I want to see what build he's got, because like I said, he's a pretty unpredictable one, you never know. Moving out with the BR, that means I'm free to scout out his base here for a while. Yeah, so it's probably going to be an AAV rush at that point. I would have rather thought so. But that shouldn't work too well against Soban. So if I can just get some AAVs out, I'll win that. Because of course I get the Sunder from my carrier. What the? These guys aren't even harvesting. That's gonna make things a little tricky. I just told him to move, I didn't tell him to harvest at all. Alright, so yeah, that throws a bit of a wrench into the plan. We're gonna have to react accordingly. And then I lost the probe, which was kind of sloppy, because that would have been nice to see. Alright, well, I'm gonna need CUs real quick then. Let's go ahead and power up the ALM. Alrighty then. How much disk space have I got left? Still quite a lot. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can catch this probe. No, it doesn't look like it. I could probably be harvesting, but I want to keep the CUs so that I can know what to use them for if I have to later. In fact, let's go ahead and use them to put down another... no, I was going to say an ALM, but it's probably not a good move. I guess we'll save up to a support cruiser. Which is going to be 45 seconds. But I don't think he's pushing, so... I mean, if he was pushing, I wouldn't do this, but I haven't seen anything just yet, and I feel like I would already. And I can always cancel it if need be, right? So let's just make sure there's no one out here, right? That's going to be the base runner that I'm seeing there. That's one LAV, that's two up there. So there is a bit of pressure, but not much. And we gotta go heavy vehicles production as well. Let's see what the tech choice was for him, because I'm not actually totally sure that it was what I thought, right? And it looks like he's gone SC first. This is gonna be pretty rough, not gonna lie, because of that really bad eco start that I got. Let's see where his carriers, right there. He's got AAVs. No real tech though, he's still filling up his second. So it's not as bad as I thought. And maybe I can even push in now, just a bit, right? No one on third, obviously, that's to be expected. I'd like to stop extraction too, I'm not sure if I can do that. But this guy can run through, like I don't even really need to worry about that. What am I seeing here? It's an LAV. Alright. Let's go rail fab then. And yeah, let's just go ahead and stop his extraction over there. I don't have anyone on RUs there, so it may be a bit premature that I got carrier production upgrade, but do I actually do net damage this thing? Yeah, but he can smoke, so that's gonna make things a little tricky. Oh, he's setting up a turret. How's this fight going? By the will of Sajuk, I am gonna take out the turret. This isn't going particularly well over here, I don't think. Yeah, so maybe we just auto back here. Or maybe just head off in this direction. It's got a rail. No sign of air tech, which is good. Okay, so apparently my carrier can't really find his way over there. There's a turret up though. That's pretty annoying. And I'm letting that guy get flanked pretty badly. And I think it's shaping up to be a rail war, which is something that should favor me, so... No, don't run out there. Yeah, so what do I need to clear that out? Probably just like 2 AAVs will do it. Maybe I can stay behind the dune here. Okay, so here comes some rails. Oh, it's this carrier. Alright, cool. Well, in that case, let's push in. And maybe we can go for air, actually. That might be effective. Well, that's a little late for that, though. Let's not try that, but... Yeah, but see, now I've got his carrier away from all of his rails there, so that could still prove to be a problem for him, right? How much power has he got? Doesn't look like too much, actually. And AVs can cover this, of course. I ought to get armor freeze, but... Yeah, don't ever try to match rail macro against Sovan, it doesn't work. Because I think ours are cheaper. I might be wrong about that, but that's what I heard somewhere. They're certainly a lot more effective, that's for sure. So you're gonna have to have much more numbers if you want to actually stop us like this. On fleet gap 12. I can just let him extract, it's obviously not gonna be a problem here. that should be game. That was fun though, because of like the macro problem that I have in the beginning. That made it a lot more fun, I think, than it could have been otherwise. Cool. Coolio Doolio. So I went undefeated in qualifier. That's pretty fun.
You stick with the same faction for the 3 games, right?
You can pick whatever faction you want, but it has to be the same for all 3 maps. Yep.
Gotcha.
Random counts as a faction though, and I think that's what I'm gonna do just to be fun.
Sounds good to me. Do you want to stay on chat to ban the maps?
Sure.
Okay.
So, am I recording by the way? Yes, I am. Good. So, I'll ban Kalash Teeth.
Oh, that solves that one for me.
Darn, you wanted to ban it too?
I will ban Torrent Crater.
Alright, I'll ban, no, sorry, I'll pick Galzian Territories then. That'll be map 1.
I will pick the Shallows.
And then I'll pick, I'll pick Firebase.
Nice.
So Galzian, Shallows, Firebase, yep.
Okay, so...
Alright, ready when you are.
Okay, hold on. Territories... sorry, you said territories, Shallows,
And then Firebase.
Firebase. Alright, let's give her.
Come on, boys, give her the gun. I'm gonna leave Discord here, so.
Okay, sounds good.
Alrighty then. Should probably make sure he's ready before I start this, but that's fine. Yeah, so I banned Kalash Teeth because if I roll Galzian or Kanef, I feel like I'm gonna have some problems with an AAV rush, right? Which one did he ban again? He banned Torrent Crater, yeah, which makes sense because that's like one of my favorite maps. So I think that's a good ban for him. It's also very easy to do like Blaster shenanigans. If I roll Kanef on that one, he might have some trouble. So that's one that I would have picked. And then I picked Galzian Territories because I'm playing as random, and I want to do something aggressive, and he won't know what faction I am. So. And then Firebase, I think, is just a really nice map. It's one that I have a very good understanding of, so I'm fine to play on that one. Let us see what it's gonna be. If I'm Galzian... No, I'm Coalition. Alright, so let's do a... How crazy do I want to get is the question. Let's just do SC first, nothing special. I want to use the probe to see if he has an army coming out on the map, but I don't want him to see it. So I'll keep that a little clandestine, if you will. Now, it may be foolish to go SC first on this map in particular, but, you know, we'll see how it goes, right?
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked.
I was thinking, like, let's go for a base runner rush, but I think that's not really a good idea. So...
Salvager online.
Oh, yeah, he saw me there, but... He's moved his base runner to mid, that's nothing special. He knows I'm either Coalition or Saban now, so... Good that I kept this one alive. But yeah, now that he's seen the probe, I shouldn't feel worried about... Oh, I made one too many salvagers right there. Now that he's seen the probe, I shouldn't be worried about it, so... Let's see what he's got going on back at base. No tech choices from him yet. Let's see if we can take that out. So it'll just be some pretty typical CVC here. I think I'll go AAVs once again.
Rally point set. To location.
Yeah, that's an LAV. We better run. Run, heretic, run. Still no tech choice. So that's kind of expected. I wouldn't really think you would have a tech choice at this point, but still good to know, obviously.
Completed.
Let's go AV Fab. ACs for that. Perhaps I can go for some LAVs as well. Let's see what his eco setup is like. So he's gonna extract close. Except I'm not gonna be able to see that. Oh, I should have checked upgrades. Yeah, that would have been nice. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna get carrier production upgrade. Have a turret up here though, and that's gonna intercept his army pretty nicely, so I can push in now. Armor? No armor. So he wants to push into the base then. But I'll have AAVs by that time, so that's fine. Okay, he's gonna set up a turret as well, so I need to be careful. He doesn't want to push over this dune, I don't think. And I think that my turret ought to ensure that I'm going to get a bit more value than he is. Let's send off another probe then and see see what his tech choice is. That would obviously be good, and then we can expand onto our next location. Don't want to run into that turret though. I'm gonna get shot here, but tech choice is rails, no air. So that's nice. Let's just sack those guys to see about expansion. No SC, so I'm actually way ahead here. So I'm not really worried about anything at this point. Ouch, high ground turret, man, they're deadly. Definitely need to get armor 1 on these guys before I go trying to do this sort of stuff. And we can start making some rails. And I could consider going for air too, but I don't think I really want to. Oh, ouch, this is gonna hurt. Well, let's have him run up here before he takes the artifact, yeah. I'm fleet capped as well, so I'll toss some of those out. So he'll be safe here, more or less. And if he can just extract that artifact, that's all he needs to do for me, so I'm fine with that. And he knows that there's nothing over there, so he's probably gonna go for something nasty. No damage on those guys yet, but they do obviously have the assault pack, so I want to be careful. And we should probably save up to heavy armor, heavy vehicles 3, and at that point we'll be ready to push out. So this is all looking fine and dandy. He's gonna try to push in here. That's a little foolhardy, I think. Just go ahead and smoke them just in case. That was kind of dumb smoke, but it's all right. Fleet capped as usual. Nothing special there. And now I can send this guy back to heal, and I can begin to mobilize my carrier, I think. I'm ahead on extractions by 1. I ought to get support cruiser anti-air before I start the power reserve spam, but... Wait, assault pack, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing, clearly. That was kind of a... I missed the flick. But I can hold behind this dune here, and that's going to be okay for me. So we ought to just be making rails, yeah. And I don't have the mag accelerator. That's something I want to get.
Support grid is now operational.
I think I'm denying high ground properly. In fact, I'm getting high ground amazingly. Alright, that's good. Yeah, that guy's so dead, but it's alright. Oh, this guy shouldn't be dead, though. I don't know if I can help it. Let's make... Well, I mean, we're fleet capped, so... I did indeed get one of those, which is nice. Oh, don't do that. Sport cruiser anti-air I want, not base runner inventory, no. I can leave a base runner back home then, can't I, to handle that kind of stuff. That was pretty sloppy of me to let him in like that. Let's just set up a turret over here somewhere. And then another base runner perhaps, and then another logistics module. And this ought to go just fine for us, really. See what we can't do about this. You can just chase him off into the corner right there, so it's gonna be okay. We're just gonna leave this guy unhealed, so I need to be careful with him. And we'll go... Oh yeah, mag accelerator, and then we can go for power reserves. So it's obviously pretty slow, as you can see, but it should be alright. And this is good because these guys can get all healed up. In fact, let's heal them with the carrier as well. And yeah, we'll just have a pretty nice AAV rail day. Oh whoa, it's a carrier. And I think he's got more damage potential than I do, actually. That should be okay. Now that we start the extraction, though, all we really need to do is just push off to the extraction zone, and we should be able to do that just fine, so that's completely fine. We'll go with BC Fab just because why not, right?
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked.
No, okay, look, I'm finally gonna go for power reserves. I'm actually very bad at prioritizing power reserves properly. That's one thing I've noticed about myself. On fleet cap, that's what's going on.
Be advised, team en route to recover start pack. Research completed. Secure vehicle removed.
Set up some anti-air turret posts just to be safe. Because that's kind of the only way I could conceive of him, like, pushing me off here. And then all base runners to extraction zone, and we should have it in the bag, right? In the bag, as he would say. And like, yeah, he can raid my eco pretty hard, I don't really care. Because obviously I've left this, like, ridiculously exposed, but... Turret, in fact, is gonna stay alive, which is pretty fun.
Security artifacts for failure people. Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
And that ought to be game, yeah? Alright. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Mission success. All ships reform on command carrier. Great job.
Do you like the smoke? Like to secure the path for him, just in case, right? But yeah, he never actually got up onto 3 bases, so that was probably his big problem here. He's gonna have to reboot, it seems, because R.I.P. Mac, right? Next map is the Shallows. Let's go ahead and report my score for now. Shallows time. And I would actually really like to play on Firebase Krill, but not enough that I'll throw this match. I think I made it obvious before, Shallow's not my favorite map, but that's not because it's a bad one. Quite like it, actually. It's just that, you know, my playstyle is not very easy to pull off on this one. So I think what I managed to do last game was convince him... Oh, I'm coalition again, by the way. So same build then, but we don't need the scout this time, so it can be a little bit faster even. I think what I managed to do last time was successfully convince him that there was some kind of an attack coming up. Because, you know, Bozakal playing as random on Galzian territories, and he picked it too. Certainly he's going to try to, like, kill me here. And I sort of, like, scared him off. I think that's what happened. I might be reading too much into it, but... Can we do a carrier rotate? No, we can't. It's just impossible, man. I think I'm very comfortable with my coalition game these days, actually. Not enough that I would do it against like Garmlade or Descara in a final or something like that. Unless I'm playing random, of course, but enough that I feel good about it, you know. Still very much a Galzian main though. And sorry if my voice sounds a little funny here. I'm eating some pudding, so. As you can see, this build is very easy to pull off. It's like no micro at all in the beginning of it. Alright, no more pudding, it's game time. Go for carrot. No BR for him, which makes me wonder if there's something sinister on the way for me. But I don't know. Haven't scouted, of course, so it's always kind of up in the air at this point. Yeah, still no idea. That's something like 1 LAV, no upgrade. So if I could just get like a little bit of high ground, or even if I can just kind of poke him with this guy. That's a dead child. Oh yeah, but I can't. Looks like he's gonna get away. But I can still get some map control with this. Let's just like leave this guy holding on that position there. Getting tickled over there, it's always fun. And we can go maybe for a support cruiser right here. If he's not going to push me at all, I mean, there's no danger at this point, so that's got to be that LAV. It's not a problem. And we'll just poke in there and see what there is to see. But I imagine he's covered for, you know, 2 AAVs. That's not very much. He's got AVs of his own, but no upgrades, so I can take the fight with him. So let's get up on this position. He's got rails though, so we'll fall back. Why don't we get SCAA just right now? Just in case, because you never know what kind of sinister plots he's got cooking over there, you know? Here comes that LAV to chase, but I've got mine. He should get the attack priority. No, but he's on high ground. We shall see. But yeah, I need rails now, so good thing I'm making them, right? Has he got mag accelerator? Because that would be important to know. I'd kind of like him to shoot at me once so that I can see if he has the mag accelerator or not. No, I don't need more of those. Oh, on fleet cap. No, he doesn't yet. Let's just go ahead and beat him to that then. And then we'll send these 2 guys back to heal. And we'll make 2 more of them perhaps. And then another support cruiser and I can unlock my carrier, right? Or maybe we should make 2 and then get onto this 4th base. Don't think I've really played particularly well, but solid, you know what I mean? Like, so it's fine. This will be a good game for me at this point. Except these 2 probably want to go up there and cover my rails because they're very exposed at the moment. Haven't used air at all, but let's go for artillery. Just literally because why not? I mean, I feel like it'd be not a bad move. So then we can get heavy vehicles 3. Yeah, if he wants to fight my rails, that's fine by me. Let's just set this turret up here. Deny a bit of vision from him, right? Fleet capped, of course. That's nothing new. And we'll make another support cruiser and free the carrier. So if I'm gonna hold 4 bases, I want to take a bit more of an aggressive position over on that side of the map, right? Let's get these 2 on there as well. SCA is finished, so not very much harassment that's gonna be able to go down here, and we can mass rails, get power reserves, and have a good time. He is going to want to get that base runner, and I think perhaps he can in this case, so that's a little unfortunate, but in fact he's still getting shot at. Ooh. You be careful with this. Gonna go for artillery now. He might be doing a run by there, so let's check that out. Yeah, it's like one LAV, right? But that means he probably has seen like everything that I've got here at the moment, which is a little sad. Fleet cap once again, so I'm just gonna try and plug that up. And rather than using AAVs to plug the holes now, I can use AC, which is much better. It's more vulnerable to rails. I mean, it's actually less vulnerable to rails, but it's more vulnerable in the sense that like they can get killed a lot. Like, I don't know, you lose more faster, I think. You know what I mean? Maybe. But yeah, and I've got myself covered for AA because I have support cruiser anti-air, so that's also not a problem. Oh, cruise missile. Okay, that's very early. I was not expecting that. And he's probably going to want to push off the back of this, so let's get some rails. It's got to carry right here. Wow. All right. So that's very surprising. I like it. I don't know though, I'm gonna do a lot of damage to him right here. Yeah, I think his carrier's in too deep and he'll die here, right? But you always want to play this kind of thing that's safe. So, but yeah, I think that'll be good for me. But it got some health back there. Did you see this? I don't even know what was going on over here. I think there were a bunch of LAVs or something, but what a cool move though to go for like the surprise cruise missile. I really like that actually. Didn't end up working for him though, but there was some potential. I think he just didn't have his I don't think he had his railguns mobilized properly. Let's go ahead and post replays. I don't really often use my carrier that much, so kind of it matches my style pretty well, I guess. What do I want to ban? Well, I guess we should probably ban Kalash, right? That's one of the problems with being a Gaussian main here is you always have to ban this map. And then you don't get to necessarily choose like on other ones. So I guess I'll pick Firebase, yeah. Tasty pudding. His map pick, see what he goes for. But Firebase will definitely be the first one. Boneyard, alright, that's pretty common for Descara, and then I'll pick... That's right. That one. Yeah, he knows what that means. Alright. I don't think that's actually true. I think starting position is based on what team you say you're going to be. But he could be right, so. Alright, Descara. Albert Schweitzer is playing PUBG. Ooh, temptations, but I've got a tournament to win here. Normal people to blow up, just tournaments to win. Let's go for 2 PC aggro on this one. That can be really nicely supplemented by the Blaster and Shenaniganry. Oh gosh, I started making a started making a base run over there. Do you see that? All right, now I need to save up CUs, which is going to take a little bit longer than usual, of course, because I'm not salvaging the base runner like I normally would. But he's saving up, of course, for that production cruiser. Normally supposed to have it on the production queue after the salvager's finished. I'm going to be a little bit later than that, as you'll see. Can't do any quick dropping. I need them all to drop off in full, so we will wait for that. Oh yeah, we can put on mobility support too, right? Alright. And now we can start worrying about RUs. But I think it's at this point I should start getting skimmers out. But first we're going to go for BD. So this is definitely a slower build because of this. You end up getting slowed down by the BD production, but if your opponent doesn't find it, you can do a lot of damage that way. And I think normally it's fine for the carrier to be the one that handles the RU salvager production, but I'll make one off of this guy anyway. One blast drone is finished. We'll go for a second here. You know, I find it actually quite helpful to talk through like what moves I'm making and when. I think it actually helps me play better, you know. So I don't ever really mind talking about what I'm doing while I'm playing the game. It kind of like focuses me, you know what I mean? So we can send the base runner back into mid. Don't want anything to look too suspicious here. Still have got no idea, obviously, what he's doing, which is always a bit scary. I don't have fleet capacity. Ouch. That's pretty typical, yeah. Naya, typical. Let's find out what that unit is. Okay, he's seen the BDs with the probe there, so he knows. But that means that this is not a probe, so I better figure out what it is. It's just a singular LAV, it's gonna back away, so that's fine. Okay, he's got armor. So that's a little bit unfortunate for us, but we can dive on and kill this armored unit and then get rails and play an eco game. That'll be fine. Actually, you know what? Let's go for the eco. Even though that might be the wrong move, we're gonna go for it anyway. Yeah, it is definitely the wrong move. Alright, so we'll go over there and kill that guy. I want to make another BD probably. For now, these guys need to do evac. Yeah, it's not the best start, but it'll do. I think he just was a little too ready for it, you know? And what we can do from here actually is transition into eco. We can get refinery mode right now, yeah. I know it's a little risky to delay, like when I'm gonna get something that can hold off these AAVs, but I think I'm gonna be okay. So yeah, I think the problem with this build mostly just doesn't get there on time, right? But it should be alright. And as you can see, he's getting scared off. He feels like I've got something for him, so I'm actually okay in a lot of ways. But I think my BD usage has not been particularly good. That's pretty obvious to see, I think. I'll just let him extract then. I think that's okay. But we need to get anti-air about as fast as we can. And now we can come over here. And I'm gonna need to get fleet capacity up, but that's alright. That's actually, you know, one nice thing about the blast drones. They don't take any fleet capacity, right? But, ooh, base runner's kind of getting in some trouble right here. But he's gonna back away too. He thought I had rails there, so that's fine. And I can tell he's a little slower than usual. I can sort of, I kind of get that feeling, you know. That's very good on me. So he held off my push, I held off his. I think that's pretty much going to be fine for both of us. And he'll certainly go rails at this point, so I don't want to push off too aggressively, but yeah, it's looking fine. Let us poke in there and see what we can see. It's never a bad move, really. I'm gonna lose the BD there. But there's still nothing out there. Is it rails? Yeah, it's rails. So I don't need anti-air just yet, but I've already got it, so I mean, you know. That's how that is, you know. Nothing to do about that, right? But he does already have railguns going out. So we probably want to match with heavies, and I think we still can at this point. One missile ship is not going to be a problem. We are going to get pushed back to the base here, but that's not necessarily an issue for us. I'm starting to say we, just like Descara does. Well, look at that. Curse you. It's not going to get a kill here, though. I have the rails in the position, but you can see, you know, he knows what he's doing when he sets stuff like that up. Right. Let's go for Conaf Siege to supplement the rail army, and we can get some skimmers here. I was wondering why I'm solo on RUs. I haven't made any skimmers at all, really, so that's going to be my next move. We'll move the I don't know why I told him to go like every spot in between that area, but you know. And this guy here is probably just going to die, but maybe he can either buy me some time or get me an artifact before he goes. That's going to be fine. He can be part of Group 1, and that frees up the carry to move. And, yeah, he's gonna give me some vision, so I know what's over there. He's definitely gonna extract here, but maybe I can make it painful for him, you know? He's gonna set up a turret, though. Yeah, and there's really nothing I can do about this, right? So let's get heavies up there. Didn't lose. Oh, I actually lost the salvager there. Yeah, so I don't think he would get a kill like that. What's his armor like? He's got quite a lot of armor here, so I won't be able to take that kind of a fight, but maybe I can put some grief on the railgun. So. Okay, siege cruiser fabrication's on the way, which is nice, and I actually definitely have enough railguns to do a breakthrough over here, so we're gonna go for that. Still trying to push on that side, but I've got plenty of stuff. Oh, okay, so he has rails over here, so we're gonna have to actually fall off this base for a second, but I can push on that side, so maybe we can return the favor, kind of. And you can smoke, but you can't hide, buddy. It has been a real fun game so far. I might actually lose this one, but it's been a lot of fun, so I don't really mind. So let's get healing. We're gonna get Power Reserve 1. I'm gonna try to use skimmers to do sighting for me, because otherwise he's gonna have an advantage. And it's 200 RUs for one of these, which is pretty steep. I have like infinite CUs, so I might as well, you know, be making stuff with them. Okay, so I found his rails, which is nice to know. Oh, and he's got artillery, alright, so... Let's see if we can dive in and kill it, actually, because those things are really expensive, and I don't know if he's got the adequate protection for that. He's got a smoke ready. Alright. Yeah, so he can probably outrail me here, so I don't wanna take a pure rail fight. That's not gonna be good for me. So in that case, I probably ought to start getting some sand skimmer upgrades, but I don't have to start with raiding because I don't really want the armor. I want the damage. And we'll make another base runner. Time permitting. I feel like my guy's not actually moving at all. It's kind of funny. Well, Railgun Armor 3 is probably better. Got a huge blob of skimmers here. I should really find a way to use them, huh? He's seen Con F Siege, he knows it's there. But the missile ship is really handy, right? Because it means that I can kill all of his stuff when it comes at me. Can be difficult to deal with artillery, but I'll find a way. And at this point, I probably just want to get at this point, I probably just want to get a what? Another siege cruiser, right? I'm keeping split here because I feel it's about that time where cruise missiles start hitting the field. Yeah, so there's his artillery. You see that? Okay, that's fine though. I've got a couple of skimmers here, just a couple, and I actually need to clear up some fleet capacity, so that's all right with me. Oh gosh, it's an assault cruiser. That's gonna be really painful, but alright. I mean, we're okay that way. No, you want to go this way. Although if you can dump some damage on the carrier, that's fine too. Let's get skimmer damage up then. But if we can get control of this region here, that's going to be good for us. I think there was a window in there where I had quite a lot of potential, but I've kind of thrown it away. It was a while ago though, so. Yeah, they're going to get a bit split up there. He's just covering my extraction zone though, which is good. That's what he wants to be doing. Yeah, let's go for his artillery here. Because, like, he can do some damage to me here, but not enough, I don't think. Where's his barrage landing? No, he's not even barraging. So I should be able to kill off some artillery right here, which is going to be really nice. Oh gosh, yeah, I might. This is my carrier right here. Yeah, I just threw away so many guys there. That's alright though. Yeah, but it was a bit sloppy to say the least. Oh, so that cancels the barrage if they move. Alright, that's good to know. Things that you'd think Bozo Cow knows by this point, but he actually doesn't, right? And I'm gonna actually run into some trouble because of this ACU over here, which is tricky. Let's get an extraction though if we can. Oh, that's a precision strike. It's gonna do a lot of damage. And of course he can spot for this all day because of that thing he's got, you know. I just gotta get one more shot on this thing, so I think I can run up to it. That's gonna be fine. You can keep these guys split up though, because this is kind of scrappy over here. Alright, so we need to protect the carrier here, which is going to be tricky. Let's get these guys involved. I'm losing siege here though, which is not good. So carrier's gonna have to run, but that's probably gonna be GG then, because obviously when the Gun F carrier has to run, it just dies. So, you know, we'll see about this. Yeah, he's gonna kill that siege cruiser over there as well. Well, maybe we can go for something here still. Okay, yeah, so his probe sees the siege cruise and that's immediately gonna go down. Alright, yeah, that definitely puts us in a tricky spot, doesn't it? And he's got the artifact lead too. He should be able to extract that one without too much difficulty. I'm actually gonna kill this artifact here. I think he's setting down turrets, which isn't good. Come on, just do damage. You can do it. Oh, he blew up his own turret, which is nice for me. Alright, that obviously doesn't really do too much for me, but it was worth it. That was worth it. There's the artillery. I can't quite range it either, which is tricky. Oh gosh. A production cruiser? Didn't I just have a siege cruiser here? Maybe he already died. He must have vision on me, I'm not sure how. Yeah, worth a try. It's 4 artillery cruisers, holy goodness. Alright, like I said, it was a fun match anyway. Next one's the shallows. No, it's not the shallows, it's the boneyard. Actually, that's good, because I really don't want to play on shallows. Don't intend to lose this one. Like, my build last time was actually not that bad, but probably just isn't gonna have the best win rate because of how low, like how long it takes me to make anything. But I think last game was winnable. I just kind of threw it away at the part where I had all the railguns up on the top of the shelf there. I think it was really lazy with the micro on it. So, check this out. Oh yeah, so 2 of them go in there, and then this guy retires. Okay, I kind of botched it here, but it's gonna be all right. It should still work. That guy didn't have a rally point apparently. Pointed vans underway. Yeah, Descara is right about going 2 on RUs. It's not actually the best way to do this. But it's alright. It'll be pretty efficient. Big thanks to Hottest Man Ever for showing us this build. He could be ready for me here. And if that's the case, you know, oh well, but yeah, if he's ready for me, I'll probably die. But I'm hoping he wouldn't think I'll try this. He's running, but that's not a big indication of much of anything, really. Okay, so he's gonna try to carrier block, but I think I can slip past him right here. Please? No, I don't think I can, but the skimmers can? Can everyone? No, they can't. So that's definitely the right move there, right? I'm gonna need to come around to this side. Okay, turret is set up in a good position. But I think I've got access to the eco now, yeah? No, I think he's gonna hold this off just fine, actually, which is really surprising. If you're ever gonna rush a player as good as Descara, you gotta have a good rush coming. So I need to go eco now. Can leave the AS over here and see if I can do some shenanigans. This guy's been found, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get out of there. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but there's no way to cancel it, so. Yeah, so we're gonna go refinery mode immediately here. With the hope that this is gonna stall his attack, right? Alright, so refinery mode is on the way. And we'll go interceptor fabrication, certainly. Hey, look! I even hit his dude with the thing there, which is pretty cool. I'll just get right behind that hill. I'll be fine here. Oh, evil. Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing here. Let's see if we can just charge. No, he's on top of it. Yeah, so I need those ints to disarm out all of this. Getting another production cruiser would obviously be very good too. So what do we want to do here then? I think Con of Siege is still going to be good in this matchup. I've definitely bought myself the time for it. Can I do a little quick drop right here? I just had like a little bit less than 50, which is not really what you want. Yeah. So, you know, make no mistake, this is gonna be tricky for me, but I think I can hold it. Like, it's definitely possible, you know. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Money shot. Oh no, it's a little bit off, it looks like. Yeah, okay, that's kind of free. Oh dear, oh. He's doing a really good job with the smokes, huh? Yeah, that was really bad for me right there. Armor, no armor. Yeah, it's only gonna get one kill there, but it's alright. Let's head back in there then. And you probably need to be making more insta. Okay, so we can stabilize from here. How much is Siege Cruiser Fab? 500 by 250? Yeah, see, it all seems much more calm when I play this music, you know, I don't get flustered about what's going on and all, and that's one of the reasons why I do it. Let's go ahead and clear out this AA turret. That'd be nice. So Siege Cruiser Fabrication's on the way now. Okay, so we're fully saturated, which is nice. I don't like where this base runner is going, and I do want to be playing a bit defensively here, which I don't think I am right now, so I'll just go ahead and snipe him down. Because he may be setting up a turret. Yep, there you go, but that's not going to be long-lived. Let's see if we can give some grief to that one, too. I know this guy wants to extract. Five is probably enough. I can go for more later if there's like an opportunity for it. Good. Yeah. Now I actually need RUs. Which is kind of an interesting turn of events, eh? There we go. Because one of the reasons I went for this particular line is because I had tons of RUs, but... that's a lot of rails, right? So let's see how much anti-air they have, though. Like none? Mate, you what? Has he got a CAA? Or yeah, he does, alright. Still make things hard for him, of course. On fleet capped. Well, Afterburner's not going to be too helpful to me, so... I'd love to get high ground here, but that would result in me getting shot by all those rails, so we're not going to do that. But I've got a siege cruiser out, which is nice. And I think we'll go for railgun fabrication. No. Yeah, okay, we will do it. Probably ought to dock him. But this would represent several rails being killed here. Looks like I'm not going to stop that one, but... Yeah, I think I got all of his rails, so that's really good. That should be a support cruiser going down then off the back of this, eh? And since he's using that for anti-air, that's actually very nice for me. Let's get Sand Skimmer rating, get those upgrades on them so we can use them as a damage outputting unit. Oh, I killed my own guy there. Did you notice that? But that's alright. Alright, good. And I'm certainly covered for anti-air. I don't need any of that. Yeah, I'll start mixing rails in there, right? Yeah, this might be kind of bad for me. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a siege cruiser here, which is pretty messy. That definitely didn't need to die. So that's quite bad, actually. Ah, I keep losing guys to that. It's very sloppy. Very sloppy. Oh yeah, I can kill it. And if I can, I should, I think. In fact, let's just distract him over on that side with 2 assault ships, just because why not? He's done a very good job with the artifacts, and these would be the game-winning artifacts, so I need to be pretty careful about that. Yeah, okay, so I've got his rails over here, right? Right? And I don't actually know, but... I'm gonna get early warning for like if those artifacts are gonna get extracted, huh? That's a BC, okay. I mean, see how much damage that thing does. BC is definitely the good answer to Con Siege, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Is it possible? Yeah, but I don't think so. I'm gonna have to stop this extraction at all costs, right? So I'm gonna have to abandon this particular location anyway. Oh, BC's at so much range too. So yeah, this is gonna get really ugly. So I need to evacuate the carrier sooner rather than later, I would say. And it's honestly not even certain that I'm going to stop these extractions here, but... haven't got any more air, so... yeah, I think he's just going to extract here. Which is obviously not what I want. Oh yeah, he's smoking and everything, and I've used my barrages kind of foolishly, so... if I can even just stop one of them, though. Nope. There you go, he wins. That was nicely done. Oh! Didn't even notice this happening. Yeah, so that was definitely gonna be game right there. Well done, Descara. I think at this point it's pretty safe to say he's better than me, right? I think my win in the qualifier was mostly due to the ridiculous lag. But then again, I tried two very odd builds here, so I mean it's possible I just kind of don't have very good builds that I used against him, but still. Twas well done. Well done indeed. I enjoyed this tournament. Hope you enjoy it too. And I'll see you next time, I guess.